obviously disappointed with last weekend, Tony, but I'm guessing you'll be telling the players if you play around that and create and have 16 shots every game, you're likely to win more than you lose.
I think it's important you take the positives out of the games, and we watched back some of the what we would call crosses or entries into their penalty area. Really, it seemed to go on for a long time, lots and lots and lots of opportunities, but and to get to them places is never easy, you know. So I think we just took the positives and said just keep going. This is football, a game of pretty fine margins most weeks, and you know, it's a low scoring sport, and you can have days like that where you probably deserve better than you got. Respect the opposition for coming and making life difficult for us, but I think if we, as you said, create as many chances or play with as much domination, generally you're going to win more football matches than you lose, and so we took the positives out of it and moved on to the next one.
Is it just a case of trying to look a bit more from different angles, or are you having not played with the central striker for so long, is it getting the lads into a mindset that you have actually got someone up front?
Not really. Listen, we the centre forward has to be part of the team and has to be part of the build-up. He's there's not many centre forwards who play like, I was going to use Haaland as an example, really, and yet he does. I see him coming short because he gets frustrated, because he's there really to finish off these amazing chances that they create as a team, isn't he? But I think for us, whoever plays up front, whether it be Mason, whether it be Hamia, whether it be Rusin in coming weeks, they have to be part of the build-up, part of the team, and then they have to get themselves between the sticks as the ball's arriving in the box, and they've got to do what centre-forwards do. So I've got no concerns about it. Football's, as I said, a game of small margins, really, and I think in the last game, okay, we didn't score a goal. In the 3 previous games, we'd scored 11 goals, and if it rolls into 3-4 games without scoring a goal, there's a concern, and something we're not doing right. But I don't think that's going to be the case, or I hope it's not the case, and I hope that we can get back to scoring goals tomorrow night.
You got Rusin on the pitch, not
no.
Very long, but how did he feel about it, and how did you feel about it?
Yeah, I think he was a bit anxious about playing whilst he wasn't ready to play, really. I think it's just important for him to, for however long it was, 5 to 10 minutes, it's just important to feel part of the club, to get on the grass and be a part of the team. And he's an intelligent boy. He knows that he's still a bit away from being at his peak. He didn't play for a month or so before he came here, and I think he enjoyed his game for the 21s the other night, and he understands where the team is and where he is, and he has to be a little bit patient, but he will be given game opportunity to play, and hopefully he grabs that over the coming weeks and months, and he can force his way into a team, and bring goals and create chances for us in the future.
Sheffield Wednesday, basically an opportunity for you.
Yeah, they're all tough games, whether you play teams at the top, teams at the bottom. It's there's no easy game. They'll be fighting for their lives, really fighting for every point. I think saw the tennis ball demonstration against Middlesbrough. The fans, and I'm not sure. I don't study them. I'm not sure what they're unhappy about, whether it's the ownership or whether it's the team or what it is. But we have to go and be very professional and try and impose our style of play on the game, but be mindful of the talented players they've got. I remember being manager of West Brom many years ago and watching a very, very young Barry Bannon score a 30-yarder right in the top corner for Aston Villa against our young team, and thinking, wow, what a good footballer he is, and he still continues to be an influential footballer for Sheffield, of course. So but yeah, they've got threats. They're a physical side. We have to be mindful of their set plays and the threats they carry. So But we've got to go there and be confident and believe and play our game and see if we can get 3 points.
I'd imagine it's the sort of ground that you like going to, is it? Like, they'd say old-fashioned, but you know, a bit
Yeah.
old school.
Yeah, it's generally a good atmosphere, isn't it? It's a really well supported football club. I don't know what guys their demonstrations are going to be, whether it's, you know, vocal and loud inside the stadium or not coming to the stadium. I'm not sure, but they seem to be have their own internal problems at the moment. We have to focus on ourselves and see it as an opportunity to go there, play well, create chances, score some goals and try and get 3 points.
Can that thing help when you've got the whole crowd a bit on the team's back?
Well, if they are, it can also galvanise the team, I think, and the team can, you know, fight and scrap for every loose ball and win every 50-50 header and get, in the end, the crowd are right behind them because they see a team on the pitch fighting. You know, I'm not sure their problem is with the team on the pitch, and the team on the pitch for them has to try and get them on board by their endeavour and their desire, and I'm sure that'll be the case, and we have to match all of that, and then we have to, as I said, try and play our football and see if we can find a way to get a result.
And Friday night football, are you a big fan?
I don't mind. Listen, I think modern day football now, you get so used to playing in different time slots. You know, we've got Saturday mornings coming up. We played Sunday afternoon, and we're playing Friday night. It's part of modern day football, really. You've got to do your preparation. You've got to do your work with the players. The team has to be ready whenever you're asked to play, and that's what we'll do. We'll go Friday night and play. And a positive after a string of games at pretty close succession is that they can probably have a couple of days off. They can probably enjoy the weekend with their families, and it'd be even better if they could win on a Friday night, of course. But yeah, so we're just in a positive mode at the moment. We're looking to bounce back from the disappointment of the Cardiff game, and yet the performance level we felt was at the right level that we need to maintain and keep going.
And obviously last time Sunderland played there, great memories of the playoffs, obviously you were part, but did you get relegated there once? With Borough?
Oh, you've got a memory that goes back a long time. Might have been, I'm not sure, might have been one of the Sheffield clubs out of what year would that have been?
89.
Yeah, so it would have been the first division at the time. I think me and Pally went off to England. It was 1989, yeah, we went, Bobby Robson took an England B team to Iceland and Switzerland before the 90 World Cup, and Gascoigne came with us that day, that trip really, and obviously made a huge impact in them games and got to the World Cup in Italy. Yeah.
Any injuries? Any more injuries from last week?
I don't think anything to talk about really. I think injuries are part and parcel. I've got a long list of injuries really, and yet I'm pretty conscious of trying not to make injuries an issue for us. We have to, just with the players we've got, the squad we've got, we have to push on, and it's opportunity for other people if players are injured and can't play.